for answering has expired. Senator Roberts.
Thank you, President. My question is to the Minister representing the Minister for Climate Change, Senator McAllister. Minister, what is the total cost of the net zero transition?
Senator McAllister is away up north, so it's to Minister Wong.
What is the cost?
Oh, beg your pardon. What?
Minister, what is the total cost of the net zero transition?
Minister Watt.
Thanks, President, and thanks, Senator Roberts. Yes, I'm representing Senator McAllister, who's representing Minister Bowen, while she's in Townsville for the floods. Given I am the representing minister, I'm just waiting to have those figures handed to me, but I know that we have had that transition costed, and it's in the order of $120 to $130 billion is my understanding. And importantly, the CSIRO, an organisation I know you haven't got an enormous amount of time for, but the most reputable science organisation in the country, the Australian Energy Market Operator, who probably knows more about the energy market than any other group within Australia, have both made clear that ensuring that we meet our future power needs by renewables backed up by gas and firmed by batteries is the cheapest way that we can meet our power needs going forward. I wasn't too far off the mark. AEMO's integrated system plan found that the net present value under a step change scenario towards a renewable-based system is $122 billion. Of course, that's significantly lower than the figure that it will cost for Mr Dutton's nuclear program. And as I say, people as reputable in this country as the CSIRO and the Australian Energy Market Operator have both found that it's not just environmental benefits that we get from meeting our power needs through renewables going forward, but it's actually the cheapest way we can do so as well. So that's the direct answer to your question, $122 billion.
Thank you, Minister. Senator Roberts, first supplementary.
Thank you, President. Let me make the question easier. Minister, how much taxpayers' money is the government spending on the net zero transition across forward estimates?
Minister Watt.
Thanks, Senator Roberts. Well, I don't have a figure just for the forward estimates being the next 4 years, but as I say, the cost of delivering our power network into the future under the government's plan is $122 billion in net present value terms. Now, I know there is another plan out there. There's another plan. Is it really a plan, or, as Senator Canavan revealed, is it just a political fix? But whatever it is, it costs $600 billion, the nuclear plan from Mr Dutton, and we know what that means is that power prices will go up by about $1,200 a year per household per year. And what we know is that to fund those $600 billion that are required for the nuclear program, Mr Dutton will have to put in place very big cuts to things like Medicare, to energy support, to cost of living relief, to housing, to pensions, and all manner of other things to fund the most expensive form of power you can provide.
Senator Roberts, second supplementary.
Thank you, President. Minister, Bloomberg has put the cost of Australia's net zero transition at $1.9 trillion. $1.9 trillion. One Nation uses a consensus figure of $1.5 trillion. Across forward estimates, the budget is in deficit. Wasteful, undisciplined government spending is feeding inflation, and you can't even tell me how much will be spent on net zero across the forward estimates. Minister, will you at least give an undertaking to table on the first day of the March sitting the figure for total cost of the net zero transition, including the forward estimates?
Thank you, Senator Roberts. Minister Watt.
Well, I've already provided the figure of $122 billion. I'm not across the Bloomberg estimate that you cite, Senator Roberts, and I'm certainly not across the One Nation consensus figure. I assume that's a consensus between you and Senator Hanson. You've had to sort of thrash that one out between the two of you and arrived at a consensus of $1.5 trillion.
Minister Watt. Senator Roberts.
Happy to answer Senator Watt's question.
Perhaps at some other time. Thank you, Senator Roberts. Minister Watt.
Maybe James Ashby was in there as well with the calculator going and working out a consensus figure. And I certainly don't know what assumptions underpin the One Nation, James Ashby, Senator Hanson, Senator Roberts consensus figure. But the fact is that the cheapest way that we can meet our power needs into the future, as cited by AEMO and the CSIRO, our most eminent scientific body, the cost is $122 billion. That is the cheapest way we can meet our power needs, which I think is a very good reason for any government, no matter what their political party, to pursue it.
Thank you, Minister.